I drink your milkshake.
You are listening to the Billionaire Podcast Network.
All right, go. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Corn Fed with Dalton Pruitt, only on the Billionaire Podcast Network. Ching, bing, 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 bing. Did you fill her up? Sal is here, and Kevin's back. He's out of jail again.
Arrested.
He got arrested again. He keeps drinking and driving.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah.
Charges are they're just piling up, man.
Yeah, but this is a very special episode.
He's on house arrest right now.
Yeah, Kevin's on house arrest right now. This is a special episode because we going chicken hunting on this one. Because we're we're joined by
Did you stand that because it's February?
Whoop whoop. Yeah, it's for Black History Month. We're going chicken hunting. No, we're just I met this gentleman just on Twitter, just like playing around on Twitter, and we've had some cool conversations. And this is the first time I've ever actually seen what he looks like. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, whoop whoop family, Faygo Warrior, the Faygo Warrior.
Wearing my gray sweatpants so you can see my dick piece.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's small, but you can still see it.
Yeah.
Gotta let your dick hang, man.
You
gotta
gotta
let your nuts hang.
You gotta let them shits hang. But before we hit record, Faygo Warrior, you said something interesting. You don't acknowledge juggalettes.
No, I do not.
So explain this. So you said that you respect women who call themselves juggalos, but not juggalettes.
In my world, from what I've seen, juggalettes are the or let me reset this. From what I've seen in my life, juggalettes are nasty and they're dirty. Girls who call themselves juggalos, I give all the respect to. But when you say I'm a juggalette, no, oh yeah, we're still dirty, but you get the respect. But
Yeah.
the juggalette, every girl I've known who's called herself a juggalette is like, oh, I don't want that in my life. But the girls who are like, I'm not a juggalette, I'm a fucking juggalo. Because juggalos are where the fuck it's at. Juggalos are the shit. Juggalettes, okay.
Whoop whoop.
So-
You're
Is ICP putting out new music?
Yeah.
fuck yeah, they are.
And is it like as good as the old stuff?
No, it's not.
I can't imagine
I'm being
dedicating
honest.
myself to one.
I'm being honest. No, it's not. It's still good. I still bump the shit, but no, it's not. It's
Yeah.
not as
Like
good
Limp
as it
Bizkit?
was.
So juggalettes are dirty and you're clean?
In my claim, yes. I know a lot of bitches, or I'm sorry, I know a lot of girls who say they're
You can call them
juggalettes. And
bitches.
okay, I know a lot of bitches who say they're juggalettes, and I'm like, please don't say that. Just say you're. I know girls who say I'm a juggalo, and I'm like, yeah, you put it the fuck down like the rest of us. But then ones who say they're juggalettes, it's like, oh, I feel a little bit different about that.
You're actually like kind of progressive because this is like a gender non-conforming philosophy you have regarding the juggalo versus juggalette. That you're just saying we're gonna remove the gender from the nomenclature
That's how I do it. Yeah. If you want to be a juggalo, juggalos come in all varieties. We're all juggalos. But once you claim like I see a juggalette as like a fucking lot lizard or a fucking groupie. Like you're just in here to get dick. Like I don't need that shit in my life.
And there's a good amount of dick to be got at those concerts, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Good 5 inches from those white guys.
It's like a 5-to-1 ratio, right?
At least 4 from me.
I
went to the Great Malenko like tour when they came through Dallas a few years ago, and I will say some of the lady juggalos, the juggaladies.
Hey, no, lady juggalos are different. You're talking about juggalettes. Lady juggalos are different. Them are the bitches who will sock you in the jaw, hold it down, fucking keep the kid on their side while they're slinging bags of weed. The juggalettes are like, oh, let me suck your dick because you seem kind of popular.
Right. Yeah.
So no, maybe you do know the juggalettes. Maybe Dalton doesn't know the juggalettes.
Oh, the women that were at that concert, the female fans of ICP, whether they were women who call themselves juggalos or juggalettes, I didn't get a chance to really talk to that many of them. A lot of them were more. You doing dabs? Faygo Warrior?
Always.
Oh, we just did one.
Always.
We gotta sync that up.
Whoop, whoop.
Dab Rangers all day in the house.
Dude.
But the ladies at that concert were surprisingly beautiful. Like,
I don't get it, man.
They were hot. I don't get
any of it.
There were definitely some like people of Walmart bitches there. There were some like big old girls,
I love that.
Some real nasty broads.
You didn't watch that video I sent, did you, Dalton?
I haven't watched it yet. No, I don't know what you sent. But
giant ass.
But there were also just like a lot of like Harley Quinn looking bitches there, like just hot ass clowns. I was like, damn, I'd love to give her a spritz of seltzer in the face, if you know what I mean.
I'm not saying they're not cute. I'm not saying they're not cute. I'm just saying they're not the type of fucking women I'd take home to mom.
You wouldn't bring a juggalo, a juggalette, or a lady juggalo to mom.
You can just say take home. We assume that you're living with mom.
Hey, no, I live in my own house. My girl's in the bedroom because she didn't want to be on this podcast. But I brought my girl home to mom. She's straight up juggalo. She's not a juggalette.
She's a juggalo though with you?
Oh yeah. We got this happy juggalo relationship where we whoop and spray Faygo on each other.
Do you listen to any other music?
I listen to all music, dude.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how deep like the loyalty went.
No, juggalo, like I know everybody thinks that. No, where I'm not just a stupid clown. I don't got makeup on right now. I'm not fucking. I'll listen to Frank Sinatra. I'll listen to fucking goddamn Elton John. I'll listen to Beethoven. I listen to anything.
That's okay.
A lot of people don't know that. Like a lot of people don't realize like most juggalos are like Renaissance people. They're well rounded. It's not like they like juggalos that pigeonholed themselves into only enjoying the Insane Clown Posse. It's just that's sort of like the foundation.
There are some who only fucking, and I again, them are like the juggalettes. I stay away from that fucking group. If you're only on this shit, then fuck that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some where it's like the only reason that they exist anymore is for the Insane Clown Posse. But then,
name a single song.
There's some where
did they have a hit back in the day?
Insane Clown Posse?
What was the hit?
Hocus
the hit would have, for you guys, it would have been the netting game.
Bottom of the water, bang.
That's Kid Rock.
No, that's Kid Rock.
Sal, okay. Sal, please get serious. Look, guys.
Hey, I love that. I love that because Juggalos won't let Kid Rock perform at the Gathering because he's a racist motherfucker and we don't accept that shit.
See, that's the other.
Dalton's racist, though.
I'm not racist. Don't say that.
Dalton's not racist. Dalton just likes to have a good time.
I just like to have a good time. Yeah, don't try and get me banned from the fucking Gathering, Kevin.
Bro.
Dalton, I've been trying to get you at the Gathering for the last 3 fucking years.
The Gathering.
I want to go to the
podcast on there.
I would love to go to the Gathering. Yeah,
they do a podcast show, but my thing is, I'm always trying to get Dalton up there to do stand-up comedy. I'm like, look, let's get Dalton. Let's get him to host a fucking event, or let's get him to do some stand-up comedy. I've been putting in your name for fucking And now that Zach Amico's in that shit, he's in the fucking Juggalo crew now. I think we might have a chance.
Mm-hmm. That made me so happy. Yeah, that now Zach is boys with Violent J. That they know each other now. That's
Hey,
pretty
that was
cool.
that. Honestly, me being the outside Juggalo looking in, that was kind of gay.
Hey, you look like a chump. Hey, you look like a chump.
That was
Hey.
kind of gay.
Is that them? Hey, you look like a chump. Hey, you look like a chump. Hey, you look like a chump.
Motherfucker, you're singing Limp Bizkit. Like, what the fuck you just singing?
Sal,
What is the hit? You
You
still
don't
didn't
understand
fucking tell me,
how
though.
stupid
the hit
that
would
was.
be like
That was Italian, okay?
Hocus Pocus,
Homies,
Hocus
homies.
Pocus.
Homies, The Netting Game, Miracles.
These played on the radio.
No,
No.
Nothing got played on the radio.
the
Hey,
impressive.
ICP's got 2 platinum fucking records and 4 fucking gold records without ever being played on MTV or ever being played on the radio.
Mhm.
Wow, that's actually very
The
impressive.
impressive thing
That's-
about the ICP is they have never made it anywhere close to the mainstream. They've never come close to being on the radio or
And
being.
there's-
They're on
I'm not
wrestling.
saying that doesn't make them, any less.
were-
But I'm saying
were on
they've achieved like a level of success and loyalty from their fans just through being awesome. They haven't like
Yeah.
the entire music industry does not like the music industry does not fuck with them. They just exist in their
Not at all.
They got their own corner they're working, and yeah, they've got platinum records just from guys like Faygo Warrior here.
That's crazy.
Because family is everything. Family.
Hey, look, the fucking gathering every year. They've been doing it for fucking 24 years.
I feel like-
Gathering.
Speaking of
They get
family, I feel
1,000
like the ICP crowd is like the same, like as the Fast and the Furious crowd. Like they probably bump elbows a lot.
No.
The Fast and the Furious crowd is probably the most widespread demographic of all time. Everybody goes to see those movies.
Not everyone's like super into them though.
I know, but it's like
But-
an extremely popular movie series.
All right. Maybe bad.
Hey,
comparison.
I'm gonna say if we're using that analogy, yeah, ICP is the same because there's such a wide. It's not just fucking bearded white boys.
Maybe
It's
it's
the
because you
shit.
said family.
We get so many different varieties of people at that fucking shows. We get my twin brother Afro Ninja. He's a fucking 6'8" fucking black man. That motherfucker. I met him at the gathering.
Oh, do y'all have
Like-
cool ass names?
You have blacks there?
Oh, we have
Do Kevin's
everybody there.
question first.
We have everybody there.
Yeah, they have it's an all inclusive. It's inclusive. Look, Kevin, the thing about the Dark Carnival is that
No way,
everyone
that's what it's called.
everyone who
It
accepts
is the Dark
I'm in.
Carnival.
yeah
Amen.
everyone who accepts the teachings of Shangri-La is
The
welcome
Dark
to
Mm.
Carnival?
Dark Carnival. You know,
Yep.
whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop. See, now you guys know I'm a juggalo, so anytime anybody says whoop whoop, I have to say whoop whoop back.
Of course,
What
So
if
it's
Tommy
just-
gets behind you?
the
and they're
whole
like, "Whoop, whoop."
episode.
it's a call and
I'll get-
response.
I'll get kicked out of the club if I don't say it.
Yeah, if you were ever on the run from the cops, that's how they would flush you
Shit.
out. There'd be a police officer who'd be like whoop whoop, and then you're just like against the
Whoop,
wall, like
whoop. Oh fuck.
be like Roger Rabbit when he's doing the shaving a haircut, but they're like whoop whoop. You
Facts.
inside the wall, just like yeah. So how did Faygo Warrior have this? Because you're from the Michigan area, right?
Yes, I am.
So when did this start? When did you first what was your
Well-
first Joker's card?
It all started for me
Jesus
when
Christ.
I got kicked off the fucking bus and I had to walk home from school, and it was like a 12-mile walk. And I was walking down some railroad tracks, and some dude was like, "Hey, listen to this music." And I was listening to it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And he goes, "There's some clown dudes from Detroit." And I was like, "I like this." Like it just hit on me. And then, at first it's just like, "Oh, this is some music I listen to." Then you go to your first gathering and you meet these motherfuckers, and the way shit happens, and you can't explain the energy that the fucking carnival brings to you. It just happens, and it's fucking extraordinary.
I bet, dude. I felt it when I went to that Great Malenko show. I was like, yo, after 4 hours of sitting through all the other psychopathic record rappers,
opening acts.
Yeah,
I don't show up for opening acts. I show up at the end when my shit's on stage.
Yeah, after like 12 different opening acts, when the actual ICP came out, I was like, oh, I get it. I totally understand this. This is amazing. But it's like it is, it's just a very inclusive, vibrant energy. It's just like, man, we're all here to bathe in to wash ourselves in Faygo and celebrate the Dark Carnival.
My favorite thing is they accept everybody. Like there's people from fucking different genres and different fucking whatever genders, whatever you want to call it. We accept everybody. Everybody is welcome in this Juggalo community.
Sorry, there's like a set of Siamese twins on the news. I gotta shut this shit off.
Turn that off. Turn that off.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
How
we got.
would you even live like that?
We have Siamese twins in this Juggalo community.
They allow that?
Yeah, we allow everybody.
Yeah,
we allow you.
The
sad thing is,
Disney.
Hey,
if
you're gonna win me over, can you ban Italians, please?
Stop.
Hey, dude said we're more inclusive than Disney. Do you know about the Disney story with ICP?
Tell me.
Back in the day, the fucking Disney had a record. I don't know if it was Jive Records or whatever, some record label sub Disney shit, and Disney had that shit. They released The Great Malenko. Within fucking 8 hours, Disney was like, "No, we're not putting this shit on." They took it off the shelves. Well, Violent J said, "If you don't,"
vault, you mean?
Violent J said, "If you don't release us from our contract, we're gonna have the Juggalos come to the Disneyland and burn that bitch down."
Dude, I would love to see a bunch of Juggalos against like Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Little Mermaid.
I would have loved to see it too. I was like 15 at the time. I was like, yeah, let's go burn down Disneyland.
I would love to just have a Juggalo outing to Disneyland. Just a bunch of
I don't want to see
all of us paint our faces and go to Disneyland.
You guys
there are a bunch. Look, we call them creepy ass fucking Disney adults, but there are a bunch of Juggalos who love that Disney shit, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get your Disney shit.
Yeah, being a Juggalo makes more sense to me than being a Disney adult.
Like obsessed with
for
Disney,
sure.
100%.
Yeah, I could see myself, like, if I had the money, and I will soon, I could see myself going to the Gathering every year. I couldn't see myself.
I thought you were gonna say Disney, bro.
No, I couldn't see myself. I could never see myself going to Disney World.
Like, man, if I get the money together, I'm gonna take these kids to Disney.
I couldn't see myself going to
Disney.
Kevin, you know what I'm talking about. Getting that fucking Disney money, that daddy
anybody listening,
money, taking everyone to Disney.
Anybody listening, show up to the Gathering at the parking lot, and I guarantee I'll sneak you in. I don't pay for fucking Gathering tickets. I'm a Juggalo, bitch. I get in for free. I sneak in. I'll sneak everybody in. I ain't paying that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, I feel you there. Yeah, seems like the purest way to go to the Gathering as a Juggalo's to sneak in. That's how
they fucked up and showed me a way I can sneak in, and I was like, okay. Bet.
So obviously, you can't just become a Juggalo. You got to be like a hang around, like an affiliate.
No,
you're some sort of prospecting. Is it like the mafia?
You're born a Juggalo.
Yeah, you're born.
No,
bro,
you are. So you can't become one.
You are a Juggalo right now. You just don't know it yet. Everybody in this world is a Juggalo.
That is so fucking cool.
It's like I hate to say it, like QAnon shit, but you just need to awaken. And once you awaken,
got like a little clown, like they're clowning them.
Everybody feels that clown love.
Everybody feels.
Yeah, that's
MMWFCL.
No, much was. I ain't even with that.
What is it? Mad
I ain't
motherfucking.
Even with that. Yeah, I ain't with that gay shit, but it's much wicked clown love. I know what you're talking about.
The fuck? What are you talking about?
Sal. I think it's mad motherfucking wicked clown love.
See, I'm an old ass Juggalo, so I ain't cool with your guys' Twitter slangs and all this other shit. But I'm here for it.
Faygo, did you play Backyard Wrestling on the PlayStation 2?
Fuck yes, I did. Shaggy Toot-Up was my dude.
That's your question.
It was Backyard Wrestling, and it had ICP.
Yeah, I bought that shit. I bought that shit just because ICP was in it, and Shaggy Toot-Up was my dude. I'll beat your asses if you want to play that game. I
Hey,
still
we'll
got my
link up,
controls
dude.
down.
We'll link
Wait,
up, man. I had it too.
Wait a
I don't
second.
remember
Wait a
who I
second.
played as.
What are you, Faygo? What are you? Is that a Labatt Ice?
That is a Labatt,
Mm.
dude. That's
Faygo Warrior is Faygo Warrior is
Yo,
sponsored by Labatt Ice.
respect, man.
Dude, I've never seen a Labatt Ice. I didn't know they made an ice.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing.
$6 for 4 of them at the party store.
Holy
That looks
shit.
like some real Michigan shit. That's like a
Fuck
Canadian
yeah.
border beer. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because I've only ever seen
Facts.
like Labatt Blue, and it's
Malt.
like down south, it's like $12 a 6-pack. So I'm like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, it's a
$4
North beer.
or $6 for 4 tall boys.
It's a good deal. It's a
Molson,
good
too.
It's
deal.
like 9% alcohol, right?
No, it's only like 5.6.
Yeah, it's a
No.
little. That's a little bit more than a regular beer. Is that? I mean, would that
Nice.
even qualify it as a malt liquor?
I'm gonna say it counts as a Juggalo liquor, so that's why I drink it.
It's a jug of liquor. Okay.
You didn't know everything's a Juggalo liquid.
Yeah. Yeah. Sal, have you,
We don't know
Mostly-
it yet.
well, Sal, have you ever had Faygo?
No,
You never had Faygo?
I've never had fake.
I've also never had it.
Kevin, neither one of you.
I've
had
never been
Faygo.
offered it though,
It's pretty. The regular Faygo's not that good.
so it's not that
but
I've ever said no to it.
the fireworks is
Mhm.
good. The fireworks is good. The I think the classic is Rock and Rye. That's a good one.
I'm honestly
Right.
afraid
Red
if
Pop?
you're not drinking it at a concert and you're not a Juggalo, we get your ass kicked.
No.
No. Dude,
Okay,
Juggalo,
that's always what I've been
Juggalo,
afraid of. I didn't even want to pick this stuff up.
Juggalos don't hate like that. Like if you showed up and you weren't even like you even tell people I'm not a Juggalo, we'll be like, okay, well let's introduce you to our shit. Let's make it so you walk home happy and you give us a good
I
name.
think, yeah, I want to go check it out.
It's
They have
I'm telling you,
do they have
it's a
diet
good
Faygo?
time, and it's like the Juggalos, in my experience, like talking to Faygo, going to the concert, anytime I've encountered a Juggalo, the most welcoming, inviting, positive people I've ever met.
That's nice.
And yeah, I mean, a lot of them earn their living through like SSI and housing assistance. You know,
Hey,
that's
my three rules are don't steal from the fucking homies, don't be a racist, and don't be a rapist. Other than that, we're cool. We can hang out.
that's a
I'll
good
fucking murder somebody if that's the case.
no.
Like,
don't-
yeah, if you do those 3 rules, like you break any of those,
That's what you got to do to get in.
You don't have to do anything to get in because we
Those
got
3
people who
things?
break the rules. Last year at the gathering, we had to kick out some dude because he was feeling up on girls after they said no, and shit got nasty. We picked him up. We picked his tent up. We walked him off our fucking campground.
Nice.
We don't do
Yeah,
it that. We don't.
Hey,
I
can I, ask
think,
a question?
Go ahead, Kevin.
What's up?
Do they have a Faygo Zero?
They might because I think they have more. They have more
Yeah.
diet brands than they do regular brands. Like you can get more flavors of Diet Faygo that taste delicious.
Yeah.
Here for everyone.
For the
You can get that
diabetic
chocolate-
Juggalos.
Yeah, and you know how many of them are diabetic? A lot.
I bet there's a lot of diabetic.
There's a
Juggalos.
fucking lot. Let me not even lie.
Zach Amico.
I'm
or-
pretty
or-
sure Violent J is diabetic.
Zach Amico. Hey, Violent J had his stomach stapled and he's slimming down. He's looking fresh now.
He's looking good these days. He's
Hey, you
looking
look like a chump.
Sal. That's
like a
not
chump.
that's not ICP.
He keeps saying that shit. He keeps singing these these
I think
motherfucking Limp Bizkit songs.
I think Sal is just like racist against white people. Like he's just like including every wigger. And
I've
is
been
like,
I think he
saying
just-
this shit, dude.
Is this-
'cause
is this
Italian
one of-
not white?
is this one of their
Italian
songs?
is not
It's just
white.
one of those days. Is that
It's
one of
just
their
one of
songs?
those days. No, I know that.
I'm gonna agree. Italians are not white.
You're not white, so
That's true.
I never felt white in
You're
my
just-
life.
Yeah, which means you don't even get Sal doesn't even get to be a wigger. He's just like a dirty Italian. He's like
Wow.
you're closer to like those Indian guys that wish they were black
I love
Then-
that.
Yeah.
Shit.
than like wiggers.
God damn, Sal.
Yeah, so
What
you're
kind-
closer to Aziz Ansari and like Akash Singh than you are.
What kind of Indians are we talking about?
Like
The
Are
those?
we
ones that
talking
did
about
9/11.
oh, not featherheads.
No, not dot, not
It was India.
9/11. Yeah, wait. I guess 9/11 and 7/11. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Sal looks sad. Can we let him be white again?
It's not gonna be white again.
Well, Sal can still be a juggalo. Like Sal, I think Sal has this idea in his head, regardless of what the FBI has claimed. Juggalos are not a gang. They're not really a gang, even though I think the FBI website says they are.
We're kind of a gang. We're kind of a gang.
Kind of. It's more of a club, like just a club or an organization. But there's no initiation process. You don't have to get jumped in. You don't have to like prove yourself. You just have to be down with the clown.
But if you show your dick, you get a lot more points.
If you show your
You got,
penis,
oh damn! Really?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
or Faygo.
Well, with my group,
Nice.
my group's the
Gang
only
shit,
one that my group's the only one that matters. Fuck the rest of these juggalos.
Oh, there's like different like.
There's guilds. There's guilds.
Oh yeah, we got
Damn.
infighting. We got infighting. It's not all clown love. we
Yo,
got
this is like some
infighting.
gangs in New York fucking shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Faygo Warrior, weren't you telling me that like a year or two ago at the gathering there was like a dick sucking contest?
There's a dick sucking contest every year, but
No
a couple every year look the one I was telling Dalton about, there was a trans.
I'm
person
taking home
there,
the blue ribbon, dude.
and I'm just like
Please. Are they giving
my
out
whole thing is-
participation trophies?
I can't let my girl see me in the background of these videos, so I'm like standing behind the cameraman, like, look, y'all film, you do your shit, but they be getting crazy. One year at the fucking gathering, I'm gonna say about 10 years ago, this bitch let everybody fucking just run a train on her. She was like, anybody want to fuck? Come hit it. And it was like, oh no, girl, have
Yeah.
respect.
Just
That sounds
Hand
like
sanitizer.
that does sound fitting for that's almost like when you see a black person eating like watermelon. It's like, come on. It's you're just feeding into the stereotype of what we are.
Exactly.
Faygo, have y'all ever been called a cult?
Well, I'm pretty sure we have, because we've been called a gang, so I'm sure we're called a cult.
Yeah.
Except for like, I'm sure Violent J is trying to fuck everybody's fucking wife or girlfriend. So
Really?
yeah, we are a cult.
Yeah, he
Why
probably
wouldn't
violent.
he?
Yeah, it is like it is kind of like I guess like
Violent
a
J
sex
might
cult.
fuck your wife.
I ain't gonna say he
dude, I'm
might,
never
but
going to an
if you
ICP
got a
show.
cute girl, and your girl's down, shit, Faygo Warrior will fuck her. Just
Ladies,
saying,
line up.
You'll fuck my girl?
it's a short line.
Nice, dude.
Hey, can I ask how Faygo Warrior became a fan of Dalton? I would assume that you jumped on his spaces because you were a fan, right?
Well, I started out of nowhere. I used to love the fucking Loud Boys. I used to love that fucking shit. Listen to that shit all through the fucking goddamn pandemic and shit.
Bro.
And then Dalton all of a sudden hit it up, and Dalton fucking interacts with his fans, and that's what did it to me. I was like, dude, you interact with us? Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
So-
Faygo and I have had like tons of conversations just like on the internet already. Like I feel like this is the first time I've ever seen what he looks like. Not what I was expecting at all. I thought you were Mexican.
No, I'm a 4 foot fucking 3 white. No, I'm taller than that, but I'm a short white dude who
Yeah.
pretends he's Mexican. My girl's Mexican, so that's why I pretend I'm Mexican.
Yeah. I seriously, dude, I thought you were like a cholo. I thought you were gonna be like bald with like a bandana tied around your head. And
Honestly, the accent's probably just wearing off on you, and you're probably like picking it up, like developing.
I think, yeah, I believe that, because I'm
when you're
fucking
just hanging
from
around
Michigan.
so many.
I should talk like the southern of the border people, because I'm from Michigan.
Are you around like a bunch of Mexicans or just her?
Just her.
Well, yeah, you guys probably spend a lot of time together.
there's a lot of Mexicans in Michigan.
Oh, we do got a lot
Really?
more than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's
because
because-
I imagine, like, honestly, when you said that, I imagined like 12.
We-
So yeah,
don't wanna,
I mean,
They're
I
around.
I don't want to sound off color or no shit, but like down the road is the South Haven. That's the biggest blueberry capital in the world. Mexicans come up
Oh,
A
all
lot of
the time,
Mexicans
they
like
over
gotta
there, I
pick
bet.
them.
migrant
Yeah.
workers. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
working.
Someone
Mhm.
otherwise they would just rot on the plant. Nobody would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And I ain't mad at them.
No blueberries.
Michigan's weird though, because like if you go like north up into like the Upper Peninsula, it's like just like a totally different country.
It's nothing. Nobody's up there. Like they still got phone booths. You walk around and you see fucking phone booths, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's like
Northern Michigan is.
I just imagine a Mexican dude in there. Like,
yeah, like up there by the Canadian border where it's like its own type of people. It's like the Yoopers. You ever see that Jeff Daniels movie,
Which one?
Yep.
Escanaba into Moonlight?
Dumb and Dumber.
Nope.
He
I just
Dumb
said
and
the name of
Dumber.
the movie. I said the name of the movie.
He said
Stella.
Dumb and Dumber. That's the only Jeff Daniels movie he's seen. Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
What's the name of the movie for real?
It's called Escanaba into Moonlight. It's a
Okay.
it's a really good movie. It's about a Yooper played by Jeff Daniels there in the Upper Peninsula, and he's never killed a buck. He's never shot a buck before, and it's a shameful that he's made it into
God,
adulthood.
you've mentioned this movie before.
I think I've talked about this before. Yeah, I really like that movie.
All right.
Yeah, and it kind
So
of
when I asked for a fucking movie suggestion, why didn't you say that instead of that goddamn weird ass fucking Russian hitman movie? You
it was
suggested?
Belgium.
watch
It's
it?
That was a Belgian movie. It's called
Why
Man.
didn't
That was the
watch it?
weirdest shit I've ever watched in my goddamn
It's not
life.
that weird. You just haven't
Dude,
watched
it's
a lot of
pretty
movies.
funny.
You just haven't watched a lot of movies. There's weirder movies.
I like that scene where he kills the black guy and he fucking pulls his pants down and goes, I'll just leave it at that. Remember that
You son of a bitch.
I gotta rewatch it. I fell asleep.
He
Jesus.
said, I love the scene where he shoots the black guy.
It's a very like brutal movie. It makes you feel bad watching it.
I wasn't gonna. Yeah.
I didn't think
needed
you
a
actually were gonna
suggestion
watch.
for me
I
and
didn't
my
think you were
wife,
actually
though.
gonna watch it. Like I can't believe you.
I'll watch it. I just it wasn't something I was gonna put on.
It's a really disturbing movie.
Yeah,
It's
watch
tough
it on your phone. It works.
Yeah, watch it on your phone the way it was meant to be watched.
The way it was meant to be watched.
Yeah, on your phone with like Family Guy funny clips underneath it. But we got Faygo Warriors in the mix. What are you doing? You're grinding?
Hold on.
Doing a dab? You
Oh no,
grinding?
I'm opening my jar so I can drink up some weed.
You didn't
Okay.
even ask the most important question yet.
What's up?
Oh yes, Faygo Warrior. What's
I'm
Oh,
here
yeah.
for all the questions.
what's your favorite flavor of Gatorade?
The yellow kind.
Yes, there we go. Thank you. Yellow.
Yellow's not bad, actually.
Yellow's
Dude,
good.
Yellow.
Yellow's
It's
been
underrated.
Yellow's been pretty consistent. I think
Yellow-
it's probably in
Yeah,
the-
that's the thing. It's consistent.
It's the original flavor. It's the
Yep.
OG. So it's.
Well, I say
it's-
with everybody that's been on the show, I think that was probably the top choice. Is the yellow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tom
but y'all
Myers,
remember?
yellow, Faygo, yellow.
Y'all remember when fucking Gatorade used to come in the glass jars? You didn't get it in that plastic shit.
I'm
What?
not that old. No, that's like I think my dad knows about that. And he's like 60.
Is that like when the
That's
milkman
right.
will come, then the Gatorade man will come and refill your Gatorade jugs?
I started growing my beard. I started growing my
Goddamn
beard
Gatorade boy.
when they had them fucking glass jars.
Yeah, you have a magnificent beard, Faygo Warrior.
You wash it?
I do. Oh fuck no, I don't watch it.
No. He's a
No,
he's a
yes, I
juggalo.
watch it, motherfucker. What the fuck are you thinking? Why would you ask me that?
Sal, you gotta wash your beard. You don't want it to dread up and get accused of cultural appropriation.
No, I know you do because it looks like you take good care of it. So I just was gonna ask, like, how long you will be washing it? You use a lot of product,
I use a lot of sometimes I VO5 it and crimp it.
dude.
I
love
do all that
washing
Yo,
shit.
five. The finest hair care product at the Dollar Tree.
You crimp
I'm glad you got that.
Yeah. I trust me, when I was in college, even now, it's like VO5, it's $1. Oh man. Yeah, I love being white trash. It's fun.
God damn, it's my favorite
That's
thing.
part
to eat.
about being the juggalo is being white trash and having fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking.
Take
I was
pride in that
talking.
shit.
I was talking to a woman the other day, and she was like telling me, I found my credit score finally hit 800, and I was like, you might as well be an alien. You might as well like you
man.
must be living in a different dimension. Like this
What's
is
your
another.
credit score, Dalton?
I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna say that.
He said it hit 800 though, so we know he's got good credit.
That was no. She said that I would never. Mine is not a place where I would want to share that information.
Hey, fuck Becky with the good hair. We got Dalton with the good credit.
Yeah. I get.
Dalton, you probably have no credit, really. You've never.
I
You don't
I
have credit
have
cards or anything.
I have credit. It's just bad. It's just I have bad credit.
Bro, that dab got me high as fuck.
Oh, great. Then you're primed for broadcasting.
Oh yeah, dude. I
Yeah.
feel the best as I ever was.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Shout out Dab Rangers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Toby Keith.
Oh, rest in
Oh,
peace.
rest in
Have we
peace,
not
Toby
talked
Keith.
about that?
I ain't as good as I want.
I ain't as good as I once was.
I fucked a few queers long
Oh,
ago.
come on, Sal. It's too. We're not ready yet for gay song parody.
No,
If
I'm
you're
ready.
doing
I'm ready.
dabs tonight,
I should have been a gay guy.
I'll come over and fuck your wife.
Yeah.
Shout out Toby Keith.
Shout out to my boy.
Shout out Dixie Chicks.
You know,
Hey,
No,
I know they had beef, but I do still I always liked the Dixie Chicks music for sure. I think it's like ridiculous that when they got accused of
this is a dumb argument.
whatever was happening
George
around
Bush.
2016 when everybody was like
It's a dumb argument.
It's such a dumb argument.
What?
Something that he
Who's
supported
arguing
something
anything?
that George Bush said, and George Bush supports this, and I'm like,
you're that's the wrong era.
the fuck? No, that's what it was.
that was like the beef with them was that they were outspoken against the Iraq invasion and
Mhm.
they criticized George Bush, and it was like at a time when you just weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And so
You weren't
Toby,
supposed to.
yeah, and so they caught a lot of heat on that. And then Toby Keith, he did something at like a concert or something where he was like making fun of them.
American girl.
Yeah, and so they had this beef, and then it kind of like fucked up their career. And then
Fucked him up.
and then like 2016, like when Trump was starting to really become prominent, there was all that like culture war stuff happening, like all the white people with their internalized white guilt, internalized racism, and so
Don't say white people because I'm excluded from this.
and so people were starting to wag their fingers once again at the Dixie Chicks for having the word Dixie in the name, and so they changed
They changed their name to the Chicks.
Yeah,
they
the
changed their name
Chicks.
to the Chicks.
The Chicks now,
Which is like
That made me
misogynistic,
laugh
right?
so hard. Yeah, that made me laugh so hard. I was like, y'all some bitches.
yeah, y'all some bitches. It's stupid because like they're a female country group, so the Dixie Chicks is to elicit the conjure
Hey,
up
who
those
was that? Who was that other group that changed their name? Like the fucking
Lady Antebellum.
there you go. Yeah, they changed their fucking name, and I was like, y'all some bitches.
Who are they now?
Like seriously, y'all some bitches.
And then they changed their name to Lady A, and then this black R&B singer, all that was called Lady A, said, "Hey, what the fuck?" And so they and they just like kind of fucked her over. So it was like they changed their name to avoid like any sort of like upsetting people about like the name.
Yeah, they didn't want the controversy.
They didn't want to be associated with any the point in history in which there was slavery. But then in doing so, choosing Lady A, they fucked up this like actual black lady's music career. So nobody knew what they were doing.
They're like, we don't want to be rude against black people, and then they're like, we fucked up whole black lady's career.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's why it's all just posturing, because it's like when it comes down to it, when when the rubber hits the road, none of these people have any real convictions or principles. Look at fucking Taylor Swift, dude. There's been like multiple people that have died because of her concerts. And she's done next to nothing to mitigate this. That one lady died in Brazil, and Taylor Swift just like never addressed it. And then like somebody
Wait,
else,
how though? What happened?
dehydration. There was no access to water at the concert, so this like somebody died. And then
How is there no access to water?
it's Brazil. I don't know.
Brazil don't have access to water.
Yeah. I guarantee you this shit wouldn't happen at the gathering of the Juggalos. There's
Definitely not.
as much water as there is Faygo.
I hand out free water at the gathering
Dude,
every
you know
year.
how many people died at that Travis Scott concert?
There were 8. It was 8 people that died.
Imagine being smothered and trampled to death and just hearing the muffled sounds of shitty Travis Scott music.
Yeah.
Hey, as soon as I heard about that, I was like, "Can we get Travis Scott at the gathering?" I know a few people I need to wipe out. Like, let's get that shit.
Dude, imagine getting trampled to death by like Jordans and Timberlands.
Yeah.
And Yeezys.
Hey, I've seen a few videos with white girls getting Timbs on their face.
It's terrible.
Dude, I love it. I'm public about it. I want a white girl to put her Tim on my face.
I saw that. I'm trying to make it happen.
Yeah, I want a white girl to press her Tims onto my face. For sure.
Why is that a thing?
The Tim on the face?
Thing?
Sal, you don't know
Where
about
is
Tim on
this?
the face?
I'm about to look it up.
You've never
don't watch
seen
porn?
that? You've never seen that in a porn when a dude is fucking a lady from behind and then he presses his Timberlands on her head?
I've seen
Usually
a dude put his
in
foot on a girl's head.
Yeah.
Usually an African American male.
Yeah, you never seen like a blacked video where the guy, like it's a black guy
BBC?
he's wearing just Timberlands.
He got it pressed on their face, like
Yeah, he's fucking her from behind, and then he presses his Timberlands into her face.
No.
It's awesome.
That's when I get off.
I need to check these out.
That's when I get off.
Yeah, it's pretty
When you see
sick.
the Tim.
It's pretty cool. Crisp, clean tint, no creases. You know how
No creases.
You know how they do.
Saw a TikTok of some animals, dude, like creasing people's shoes at like a bowling alley or something.
You see those Trump shoes, those golden Trump shoes.
With the 45 on them.
Yeah, they're like going for like thousands of dollars. These fucking.
Hey, I thought about buying a pair just to resell them.
They look sick. They look cool as shit. I can't believe there's not more like gold shoes out there.
Yo,
cool.
I just put on the ring there for a second.
Yeah, the Trump. So I think like I just saw somewhere there was like a bidding thing at some event for a pair of these Trump shoes, and some guy dropped like $9,000 on a pair of golden Trump shoes.
I can't, dude. When people, just even the people that spend a couple $1,000s on shoes,
I don't
understand it.
I physically just can't be a sneakerhead because like my feet are so messed up that I can only wear like wide New Balances. That's about it. So I just can't be a sneaker guy. But even then, I don't even understand the sneaker thing because
I only wear Heelys.
Nice. Hell yeah. You're still trying to pull bitches outside the
Heelys. I never once had a pair of Heelys. I think I was over the weight limit.
You're out by the flagpole sliding around. You're like, yo, check this out.
Slide up like, hey girl.
Yo, what's up, girl? Trying to go
still to this day when I see kids doing that, I think, wow, that kid's so fucking cool.
I do, yeah. I do too.
Scooting by, I'm like, as a fucking 30-plus-year-old man, I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
why couldn't that be me?
I definitely think that
couldn't
teenagers
do it.
are cool. Cool teenagers, nothing better. Not
all of them. Some of them I see, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I'm not this fucking kid.
Yeah, I mean, my teen years and then all of my adult years up till now have sucked. So I wouldn't want to relive
all of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to relive any of that.
What time would you relive?
None of it, dude. I'm trying to make a better future for myself. I don't want to go back to any of this shit. I don't want to go back to dude. There's no point in my life that I look back on and go, man, those were the days. It's like, man, that fucking sucked. That sucked. That sucked.
You know, Brian Adams, though.
What about the days you were on fucking Skink or Legion of Skanks?
that was cool. That was awesome. And if I could go back to, if I had my faculties and was stable and could maintain what was happening at that time, sure. But even like that moment in time for me, I was like not doing well. So
I get it.
you know, bigger and brighter, better things are ahead of all of us.
I
you
think
know.
someone on the fucking in the comments said you died.
Yeah, people do think I died. Yeah.
I started that rumor too. I was like, Dalton died. He passed away.
I mean,
Who said it? I
honestly,
gotta go
I
find this
like
comment.
I kind of would prefer that career path is to be a guy who like is dead and just kind of exists as like a phantom on the internet, and people don't know like who I am or where I am or what I'm doing, but you
Yeah,
know,
every once in a while, the episode of you calling Dylan gay circulates again.
yeah. I mean,
That kind of keeps you continuing. You know,
look, it's a testament to my talent and ability that I barely did anything in my time, like as part of that whole the gas digital sphere and whatever I was doing at that time. I didn't do much, but what I did do, it stuck with people. It touched them. It touched their hearts. And
You
so,
touched lives.
yeah, and so now that I'm like I've come back and people are so on board. They're excited. They're excited for what the future holds for me, for all of us, for the network, for juggalos everywhere. Whoop
whoop
whoop.
For
whoop.
juggalos everywhere.
How am I
God damn
trending
it!
in
You
the
guys say whoop
polls?
whoop, and I have to say it back. I hate that whoop whoop shit.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Dude, we're
I
not
hate
gonna
it.
stop, man.
Yeah, I think what we're finding is Fago's a bit of an old head juggalo.
Oh, what do they call them? Boomer lows. I'm a boomer low.
You're a boomer. You're a like black
God,
people call.
you guys are the king of nicknames.
Yeah, black people call like old black people unks. So you're like a juggalunk.
Oh, yeah. No, I got a lot of people calling me uncle because I got gray in my
Dude, what would
beard. They're
they
like, Uncle Warrior. I'm like, what the fuck? You're not related to me.
You're
Like,
an Uncle Low.
Uncle Low.
you
Fuck
guys
yeah.
literally have a name for every like subgroup. What would you
Mhm.
call an
Oh,
Italian juggalo?
we
Yo,
call
that's a
you a fucking.
Wapalo.
No, we call
Fucking
you.
banned from this event.
We'd call you a bitch and kick you out of our shit. No, we'd call you a juggalo. That's what we'd call you.
A
We'd call you a
Wapalo.
juggalo.
A
If,
juggalini.
A juggalini.
A juggalini.
if you took it upon yourself to call yourself that, then we'd accept that and
I'm a
accept that into our
juggalini,
group.
A
bro.
juggalini.
Yeah.
Look, I'm down with that. Look, I'm gonna.
Yo.
I got
It
a boy
does.
King B.
Hey,
My
look
boy
like
King B is my boy King B is Italian. I'm gonna start calling him a juggalini.
Yeah, let's start calling Italian juggalos juggalinis.
How would he say whoop whoop?
Juggalini.
Would it be
juggalinis.
Yeah, that could be. I mean, that does sound like one of the characters that would be on one of their albums. The great Juggalini.
The marvelous missing juggalingi.
Yeah, the juggling Juggalinis.
That honestly, I think you might be onto something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit up Shaggy and let him know.
Yeah. Hit up Shaggy.
Everybody.
At this point, have all the Joker cards have been revealed? Correct.
Nope, we got one more coming out on the second deck. I sorry, I scratched my balls. We got one
And then
more
you
coming
smelled
out
your
on the
hand.
second deck. No, I didn't smell my hand yet. I was going to until you called me out. I was getting ready to. I was like this, and then you called me out. I was like, oh, let me not do that.
It's hey, I just talked to Crack about the good stank. There are good stanks out there for sure, and one's own balls is one of them. You wouldn't
Only
smell
after a hard day's work.
Yeah, you wouldn't
I'm
smell
just g-
another man's balls, but you want to smell your own balls for sure.
Like if it's just because you haven't showered in 3 days, it's different than like if you've been out working.
Exactly.
Hey, let me tell Juggalo a story about my balls real quick.
Mhm.
Please.
One time we were at the gathering, and everybody was doing cocaine and shit and getting crazy. And somebody looked at me and they were like, Faygo Warrior, when was the last time you took a shower? And this was on a Friday. And I go, Tuesday. And he goes, can I snort a line off your balls? And I was like, bet.
What?
So I pulled him out and I stretched him, and the dude did a line off
You did
my
a bat
ball.
wing? You did a bat wing and he snorted coke off the bat wing?
Oh, definitely. My boy Boho Ben, shout out Boho Ben. But dude snorted the line off my balls, and there's this other dude who was there, like he was trying to be like creepy and lick feet and try to like, oh, licking feet is my thing. Well, dude snorted a line off my balls, and then my boy Ozzy looked at me and he goes, "Can I lick the residue off?" And I go, "Dude, if you're gonna lick my balls, let's do it." And he's straight up, "Well, I'll lick that shit." And I was like, "Dude, that's
Man.
Juggalo shit.
That
That's
is
Juggalo
Juggalo.
shit
That's
right there.
Juggalo
Real
shit right
Juggalo
there.
That's
Yeah.
some Juggalo shit, bro.
That's Juggalo shit."
Fuck yeah. I'm liking
And
this.
that dude who was trying to lick feet and do all that shit, he looked at us and he goes, "You guys are taking shit too far." And I go, "What the fuck do you mean taking shit too far, dude?"
Look, balls are one thing. Feet is a step too far.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
disgusting.
One toe over
Like,
the line.
you're sucking toes. We're just looking at
Yeah,
that.
you're fucking sucking toes, you weirdo.
Which I'm into
You're suck-
now. I'm into that. now.
Hey, I'm into all of it. Whatever your kink is, let Faygo Warrior watch.
I love that.
I'm here for all of it.
Yeah, I love that addition where it's like, I'm sex positive, and also please let me watch.
Please let me watch.
Yeah, whatever you're into, hey, say la vie. You know,
Yo,
Can I
let me lick the
watch?
residue.
Can I watch?
Hey, I'm not trying to lick all the residue. Dude. Don't say
Yo.
that.
He said, to be
Residue
honest,
sounds
let
nasty.
me lick the residue.
Let me lick the residue off your balls.
Love that.
That's awesome.
It matters who you're humping on, because I might do that.
Oh
Some of
man.
these, if you're fucking a juggalette, nope. If you're fucking a juggalo girl, it's like that Drake meme where he's like,
Yeah. Goddamn, dude. He wanted to lick the residue. He's not even getting high. He's not like, you're not gonna get
I mean, a little bit.
your ball at that point. Your balls have absorbed all the healing properties of the cocaine.
I think
The
he just
healing
liked the way they
properties.
smelled, and he's like, you know what? Let me lick these furry little nuts.
I just like the way they taste.
Mm-hmm.
Are they chopping it up with like a razor blade or anything? On your
Well,
balls?
Not on his fucking sack.
Not on his
No,
nuts.
You line it up with the
it was
razor
chopped
blade.
up in the no, it was
Someone's
chopped
got
up.
a credit card, just beating
It
his
was chopped
nuts.
up and dude chopped it up real good and put it on a credit card and then made a line on my balls. So I stood there and I was like, "Here you go." I was like, "I'll make a plate. I don't give a fuck."
Who's forming lines on your sack?
Well, whole Ben.
You gotta have real steady hands.
You gotta have real taut ball skin and real steady hands. It's a delicate operation.
Yeah.
Shout out Butthole Ben.
But yeah, shout out to Butthole Ben.
That's his name. Butthole Ben's he's not on Twitter.
That is insanity.
He has respect for himself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He might snort coke off balls, but he has respect for himself.
Mm-hmm. I get that. Yeah. How does the Juggalo community? How do Juggalos feel about Superhuman?
I love
See,
Superhuman.
again, we were talking about we had a spaces earlier. We were talking about shit, and me personally, I do not like Superhuman because I remember being on a fucking wrestling. What do they call them? Wrestling blog or wrestling fucking forum? Yeah, and Superhuman was in that bitch dropping N bombs. And where I'm from, I'm not a racist. If you say it as a joke, shit could be funny, but dude was just being hateful, and I was like, I don't agree with that.
Well, he's retarded too.
That is very funny that guy is racist.
Hey, and the fucked up shit, he is retarded. I seen him at the gathering, and everybody was like showing, and again, I have my own feelings towards people, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
All right.
All right. Smart.
We'll talk about Superhuman in that way. I love it.
You don't want to get
for all the juggalos and juggalettes. Whoop whoop.
Oh, is that dude that jumps into shit?
Yeah, he's that short little retarded guy.
Oh my God.
His mom and dad. His mom and dad had paid for fucking 18 microwaves.
Yeah, he just keeps destroying microwaves.
They probably don't care about his well-being. They just want him to stop
his dad
damaging
keeps
their shit.
his dad keeps trying to make like El Monterey burritos. He keeps going to make a burrito. He's like, God damn it, another fucking microwave.
Stop doing that shit.
For the juggalos and juggalettes. Whoop, whoop.
Where's the printer?
Yeah,
What?
Fuck
Anyway.
this shit.
anyway, Faygo Warrior does not support that dude at all.
What if he wanted to fucking lick the residue though?
So his mom
Hey.
and dad have had to buy like 20 different microwaves.
Let me say, I'm not gay. I only let certain dudes lick the residue.
No, I don't.
Like,
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I've only sucked one dick in my life, and once it got hard, I stopped because I was like, I'm not gay. I felt it getting hard.
That's
and I was
when
like,
it-
look,
You sucked it soft?
well, yeah, I was
Fucking
sucking a
dude,
soft
it's
dick,
fucked up.
and once it got
Once-
hard, I was like, I gotta
You were
stop.
like, no.
So
I'm
you
not
think
it's
gay.
your first podcast. Stop revealing so much.
it's not
Oh.
it's not gay
Listen,
if it's a soft
Kevin, it's
penis.
2024.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Kevin, it's 2024. We just had my friend on, the trans lady,
Don't be
talking about
you know,
letting people piss in her ass.
take your
It's-
hood down.
I mean,
Okay.
hold up, dude's Italian, and he's trying to get mad about trans people.
No,
I'm not-
Kevin doesn't go for any gay shit, any trans shit. He's very close
I
minded.
don't like Italians. I don't like trans people.
I
I
love
do
you.
love
My-
I love you.
My philosophy is, from the teachings of Shangri-La, the Dark Carnival, it's all love,
Yeah.
whether you're a gay
Whether it's a
fella,
ball sack or a pussy.
yeah, gay, straight, trans, non-binary, juggalo.
We're all in the mix. We're all
Yeah.
we belong. We
It's all
belong.
residue.
The only
Yeah.
one
Our
that
carnival
doesn't fit
is
in
here.
is the Juggalettes.
When you think about it,
Yeah,
we're,
fuck
we're
juggalettes.
all what are
We're all
we?
juggalos.
We're all merely residue on a great cosmic ball sack.
That's what I was looking for.
When you think about it, that's what we all are, and none of us are any better than the other. We're just beads of cocaine on a great cosmic nut sack.
Yeah. Just trying, to,
That's how I see it.
trying to
Mhm.
just transfuse.
Some of us want to snort it. Some of us want to take a little taste. Like
that's- yeah, some of us want to get a snort ski. Some of us want to rub
Okay, so you know
rub
what?
those balls on our gums.
I don't think I've ever heard the music. Can we play a song?
We
Yeah.
can't not
Play for
not
the
on the
Patreon.
main feed on the
Well,
Patreon.
You know what? Luckily, it's been
It's
an
pretty
hour.
good timing. Pretty good timing, though.
Is it? Are you gonna do? Is it Time Police now?
Time
Is it-
police.
He's
bro.
here.
Well, we're
hey,
getting there.
if I'm gonna say listen to a song, listen to the song "Simple and Blunt" by ICP. That explains everything. Simple and blunt.
Simple and blunt. Okay, well,
Ribs and
I guess
bones.
that's the end of the free episode, folks. We got Faygo Warrior in the mix. We're heading over to the Patreon.
All right.
Patreon.
I gotta
Whoop,
start
Oh
whoop.
shit!
Patreon.com/.
They're not gonna pay for. They're not gonna pay to see me on Patreon.
For all the juggalos listening, go into your mom's purse and
Hey,
get
Juggalos, steal your fucking mom's money. Get into her them little 3 digits on the back of her credit card. That's what we need.
Yeah, we need you to get into your mom's purse and take her credit card and subscribe to the patreon.com/cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. We got a $5 tier, $10, $15, $25 gets you the decal.
I've been telling Juggalos to listen all week. I was like, hey, I'm gonna be on this podcast. Y'all need to check out Dalton. And
Oh,
fucking
for real?
corn-fed shit. Oh, I've
Yeah.
been fun. I'm not a bitch.
No, I asked Faygo on
Respect.
because first off, I like Faygo Warrior. He's a good friend. He's a cool dude. Secondly, there's not a lot of podcasts tapping into what is that? What are you showing us?
I'm trying to show
That's
you
the
my
Hooters
Death Squad
owl.
tattoo.
Oh,
But
nice.
then I also got that Legion of Skanks tattoo.
Nice.
Uh,
You have a
Wait,
Death
so
Squad tattoo and a Skanks tattoo. The
As soon- as
duality
soon
of
as I-
man.
The corn-fed logo, bro.
The
soon as-
duality of
soon
man.
as soon as I can get that corn-fed fucking, I'm getting a corn-fed tattoo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I guess when I come up with an official logo,
I'd look stupid as
Picture
fuck
of
with
you
just
playing
Dalton.
guitar.
I'll get Dalton's face right here, but I look stupid as fuck and probably wouldn't get no pussy no more.
Bro, hell yeah.
Yeah, if you're
At least you
associated,
can look at it while you're jacking off.
Mhm.
Make
Don't
me
please
bust.
make
I'll be
a-
like,
wait, our logo
oh,
should be can our logo be Big Chungus?
Yeah, I've
oh,
got
como
look,
chingas.
The one
we
you
have
got me?
we have the Big Chungus. We have that Big Chungus picture. I need to
Oh,
figure
I
out
love that
something to
picture.
do with it. Yeah.
Do
Just
that
riding
shit.
with the homies.
Yeah, so it's patreon.com/cornfed with Dalton Pruitt, Faygo Warrior. Whoop whoop. And
Fucking
yeah,
love you, bro.
I love you, Faygo Warrior. So we're all hopping over to the Patreon now, and we're gonna show Sal some of the ICP music.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lemonade though.
Go get you a lemonade.
Have you got the?
Parched.
I'm gonna
Don't
check on
don't
the
get
kids.
don't get that Panera and lemonade because that shit
Don't-
will give you a heart attack.
Yeah, don't get the Panera lemonade. Okay. Patreon.com/cornfed with Dalton Pruitt and stop.